Zenith Immigration අපි දැනගත්තු මෙම යාළුවෙක්ගෙන් ඊට පස්සේ 2019 ඔගස්ට් එකේ තිබ්බ group consultation එකක් ඇවිල්ලා ඒකෙන් අපේ ප්‍රොෆයිල් දෙනම චෙක් කළා අපේ possibility එකක් තියෙනවා කියන දේ මන්දර කිව්වා ඊට පස්සේ අපි එතන ඉඳලා process එක දිගටම යද්දී කියන්නේ staff එකේ හැමෝම ගොඩක් අපිට support කරා COVID-19 pandemic එක ආවා ඒ කාලෙදිත් process delay වුණා සමහර කෙනෙක් පැත්තකින් බේතව staff එක ගොඩක් support කරා easy ඉඳලා දිගටම අපිට ගොඩක් help එකක් දුන්නා ඉතින් staff එකට ගොඩක් thank කරනවා අද visa එක හම්බෙලා තියෙනවා ඒ වගේම අපිට ආවේ Ontario PNP එක ඉතින් PNP process එකේදී ගොඩක් ලොකු support එකක් දුන්නා staff එකෙන් ඇත්තටම ගොඩක් recommend කරනවා Zenith Immigration අපිට මුලින් ඉඳලා අපි කිසිම දෙයක් දැනගෙන නෙමෙයි මෙතනට ආවේ අපිට totally හැමදේම කියලා දුන්නා මොකද process එකේ වෙන්නේ හැමදේම හැම විතර guide කරා service එක පැත්තෙනුයි ඒ ගොඩක් අපිට recommend කරන්න පුළුවන් තරක් Zenith එකට ඒ වගේම අපිට හම්බුණා වගේම ඉස්සරහටත් මේ process දිගටම කරන් යන්න කියලා Zenith එකට අපි wish කරනවා.
It was a very smooth run for me in terms of applying and getting the PR. The staff at Zenith Immigration was very friendly.
We heard about Zenith from one of my husband's friends who actually recommended saying that they have already achieved their dream.
Because I realized, so if I make any mistake or whatever things gone wrong, so the probability is high for a refusal. So the main reason why I went with Zenith because of their industry expertise and their experience in the market.
Because they are highly professionals who know what they're doing.
Prior to coming to the Zenith Immigration, we had been dealing with some prime consultants in Sri Lanka, but I have to assure about the fact that nowhere we saw the professionalism that we had experienced in the Zenith Immigration.
I got to know about Zenith from one of the clients who already migrated to Canada. I recommend those who wish to migrate to Canada, I recommend Mr. Bandula and Zenith team. They provide you with trustworthy services throughout the process.
We also experiencing their service. We would highly recommend anyone who prepares themselves to migrate to Canada.
I was very much impressed about the professionalism, the courtesy, the urgency demonstrated by the team here at Zenith in handling my application. I would like to thank the team here.
Really professional help, and Mr. Bandul was also always there to help out whenever he had any questions. So really happy to work with these guys, and I would definitely recommend them to everyone.
It was very methodical, and at each point I was told exactly what I was supposed to do. I was given the right instructions as how to get the documents and everything in place.
I decided to go ahead because of the experience and the expertise. They have been in the industry for a long time. I would recommend Zenith Immigration Lawyers for anybody who wants to actually migrate to Canada.
My name is Chomo. So I'm an accountant working in a bank, and the first time we heard about Zenith Immigration Lawyers was through a mutual friend of mine who also applied for the process, and I lodged my application in May 2020, and so far the process has been really smooth. Mr. Mandula and the staff are very supportive, and they helped me realize my dream. I would highly recommend Zenith Immigration Lawyers to have a successful PR application file, and wish Mr. Bandul and the staff and Zenith Immigration all the very best.
The main reason that I wanted to contact Mr. Bandul was the only person that I could reach directly, because all of other consultants are inaccessible. I mean, we can't contact them directly. We only thing that which we have to do is we can contact the staff members, and we need to go through them. So that's why I find Mr. Bandhu, and when it comes to the process and even the since the initial stages is a very formal one, and Zenith provided me with all of the instructions and everything that I need to know about the process and what are the details that they need and what are the certificates and everything that I need to do to process. And apart from that, actually, I would also like to talk to you about the bundle. Usually make a good
educated predictions. For example, he knew what are the time that the Ontario Tech Draws would be happen. So that was really beneficial for me too. So while I was submitting my application, because Bandula wanted to do that. I mean, just complete all of the process in advance, just to submit my application on time. And overall, I think this is a really good process, and I think I would recommend that for anyone, every people, and also my sister is also going to go with Zenith, and also I recommend Zenith to a lot of my friends, and also one of them already has started the process as well, and I wish Zenith and Mr. Bandula with all the best.
So today was a very happy day for me. I actually got my PR. I collected it from Mr. Bandula. My process was extremely long, extremely complicated, but Mr. Bandula and his team supported me throughout. I had complications with my work documents. I had other complications as well. But I'm happy to say the Zenith team managed to pull me through. So thank you, Mr. Bandula and his team. God bless.
So today we came to collect our passports, and it's a very happy day for us. Our dream finally came true. So we'd like to take this moment to thank everyone at Zenith, Mr. Bandula especially, his services, his knowledge, his expertise. He helped us with all the problems that arose during our process, and everyone at Zenith. Thank you so much for helping us and making our dreams come true. We wish you all the best, and we would definitely recommend Zenith to anyone who feels like Canada is their dream country. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Vayangaraja Karuna, and I recently landed in Canada 2 weeks back, and I got the chance to come to Canada through OINP, Ontario Immigration Nominee Program. And I would like to thank Zenith Immigration and Bandula Basing for all the support gave me throughout the process, starting from the West and until I received the passport. Really appreciate the support gave by them, and I wish them good luck, and all the best to all the applicants who are currently undergoing through the process. And Zenith Immigration, thank you very much.
Well, I am Dylan Rodrigo. I worked as a finance manager for a UK chartered accounting firm, and also a lecturer for some of the MBA programs. I actually got the permanent residency for Canada through Zenith Immigration Consultants. I came here back in 2020 March because some of my work colleagues migrated to Canada through Mr. Bandula's help. So with their recommendation, I came here back in 2020 March. With the COVID pandemic, there was some delay in the process, but however, very recently, like couple of months back, I have got the PR, the permanent residency for Canada, and I'll be migrating soon. I want to thank Mr. Bandula, who's a very experienced and a professional in the immigration industry. He will provide you expert advice, and he know what he is doing, and he also has a very skilled team who are very specialized in different areas of the migration process. So soon as you get registered with Zenith Immigration, they will handle everything for you. They will give you the necessary professional advice. So I can say it's a guaranteed visa if you have the necessary qualification. So I am more than happy to recommend Zenith Immigration, Mr. Bandula and his team, to any prospecting clients planning to migrate to Canada.
Hi, I'm Venuri, and just wanted to talk to you about my experience with Mr. Bandula Basing and the Zenith Immigration Services. So I've actually started my journey with the team in 2019, and it's been almost 3 years since I first stepped into this office and met Mr. Bandula and spoke about my dream of going to Canada. So finally, after a long wait, it's been a successful journey, and I've just got my permanent residency, and it's a lot of emotions that's going through me and my family right now. But mostly just wanted to thank Mr. Bandula and his team for the amazing support that they have given throughout these years, and I'm sure a lot of hard work went to making this a success, especially because we applied when the COVID pandemic also came came into play, and there were lots of extra work that the team had to do to ensure that as a client we are looked after, and also the services were continuously provided. It's been a very, very long journey, but because of the support and the effort Mr. Bandula and his team has put into it, it has become a success, and I'm very, very thankful to him and the team, and wishing the team all the very best. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amit. So I got the PR today, and I worked with Zenith Immigration, and it was a smooth process here, and Mr. Bandula was very professional, and he was always genuine in his responses of how we could get things done. So all in all, it was great to work with Zenith and to obtain my permanent residency in Canada.
Hi, my name is Hasini, and I just received my confirmation of permanent residency to Canada. I got to know about Zenith Immigration through a friend who was also looking for an agent for Canada immigration, and at the first step I booked an appointment consultation with Mr. Bandula, which gave me the confidence that Mr. Bandula and his team would be able to help me get my permanent residency approved for Canada. So the process was quite smooth, except that I had some issues getting documentation, and Mr. Bandula and his team always had a solution for those, and I didn't even have to wait in the applicant pool for more than one night. They timed it perfectly, so I'm really happy with the process. COVID did impact my timelines a lot. However, the team kept me informed and made sure that I was always up to date on the progress. So I'm really happy to have received the confirmation today, and I want to wholeheartedly thank Mr. Bandula and his team for getting me there. Thank you.